been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to start with something light.
Yeah, go on.
Something that's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay.
Till free.
Man said something light as well.
Well, from the topics today, I mean, it's a light thing. You know, Boris ain't holding us down.
Yeah.
I feel like every week we're here talking about Boris. He ain't mine, Boris. But anyways, tier free.
Yeah.
Obviously, this time around, we're not on lockdown and not everything's shutting. Barbershops and everything there still open.
Yeah.
You know, most retail stores should be open.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're encouraged to work from home if your companies can allow that.
Yeah. Big fat if.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is though in tier 3, hopefully, people were acting normal during lockdown. In November anyway. So I'm sure people will still be outside.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, last lockdown, I'll put that in quotation marks. I mean, all it was just a couple more shops were closed. That was it, really. Everyone was still outside. Let's just talk facts.
Yeah. At least this time though, you don't have to order on delivery only.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But restaurants and pubs will be shut.
Yep.
They're not open. So shout out to all them Christmas parties at work. Cancelled. Unless you're doing it at your workplace.
Straight up.
How are you feeling about tier 3? And are you scared of it for business, or are you think it's gonna be business as usual for yourself?
I'd say it's business as usual for me. One thing I am happy about is that they're keeping gyms open this time.
Yeah.
So I'm gassed about that. Literally, all I was crying about the first lockdown was the gyms. Yeah. Everything else, I was still out here doing my work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, first lockdown, was we really on lockdown?
I mean, it was pretty locked down. I can't even lie to you, man.
I mean, us.
Oh, us. We plead the fifth on that one still, you know what I'm saying? We don't talk too tough on them ones there still.
Ain't gonna get that 10K.
Listen, man, essential workers, innit? You know what I'm saying? We have to bless the streets with.
Well, to be fair though, because your work is filming, so essentially you have to be outside.
Yeah. You can't work from home with that one.
Yeah, that's your income.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, for me personally, tier 3 ain't gonna be much different for me. I'm still gonna pull out to do our show every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Down those street sessions.
Done now.
I mean, if I'm still working at my current job, it's either working from home or in the store doing phone calls. So it's normal.
Jeez,
it's normal as ever. And no real changes for me still. But for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how you're feeling on 07534 160721. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, what tier 3 means to you. Are you scared for your businesses? Are you worried about, all the local business as well?
Yeah.
Like, how are you man surviving? Because that's a big conversation all the time. Yeah. Local businesses seem to be taking the biggest toll. Yeah, unfortunately. Obviously, if you don't want to call in or text, you can follow us on social medias at WOFM904. That's WHOA FM904. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Give us a shout. Let us know how you're feeling about this tier 3 thing. But we move forward. We move. It's 2020.
We movie.
Obviously, New Year's celebration might be a bit different this year, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of rule breaking on that one.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think anyone's plans have changed for New Year's because since they announced that the fireworks weren't happening, they were already thinking about the alternatives. So.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Did they say how long we're in T3 for? Yeah, T3, tier 3 for.
No, but it's gonna be until things improve. A bit like how the lockdown was for like 3, 4, 5 months. Obviously we're on like crazy digits right now in the country. So I think aren't we the second worst to the States? We're pretty bad for it.
I don't think second. I haven't checked the table in like 6 months.
I checked it like 2 days ago, but I just can't remember. But the States. Well, number 1, which is bigger. And I believe we were like second, if I'm correct, on some 600. It was on crazy numbers. It was like 64K or 70K, 100K. I can't even remember exactly, but it was crazy.
Okay.
But you know what? Yeah. Somebody who apparently has been cancelled in 2020. He's the Most High. He allegedly did some things that we ain't discussing right now.
Yeah. People sort of forgot about that, really.
I mean, yeah, people say he found a different lane with a Z.
Jeez.
Are we calling him Tory, or is he part of the parliament?
You know what?
He's on fire.
I don't know how that came out. Shout out to the sip though, innit? This random Russian thing got me still.
I was thinking like, where's this direction? Where's the direction going? First it was left and then it was right and then
So you found a different lane, innit?
I could have said I. All swerving.
Hey, so this is Tory Lane. It's the most high.
Of course, you gotta celebrate with this tune because obviously there's no celebrations happening anytime soon.
Facts. So if you've been through some ish, and you gotta let loose. This is the anthem for you guys. So let's get it.
Stepped out of bail, I did a diddy bop.
Been tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yeah. Follow me now.
Hey, I'm popping. What's popping?
Hey.
These are the
Hey.
street sessions right
Hey.
now.
Hey. Oh, I like that. I like that ending right there.
And you are now tuned into the street sessions with your boy Firahs MK.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are enjoying the session so far, man. If you're whipping it right now back from work and stuck in traffic, we got you, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry. But anyway, let's get straight into the conversation that we want to talk about right now.
Yeah, man. What's popping? What's popping?
Jake Paul, man.
Yes.
We talked about the boxing thing last week, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it cancelled? Well, just the other day, Jake Paul calls out Conor McGregor.
Calls his wife ugly too.
Calls his wife ugly too.
It's kind of mad still.
It's the kind of mad thing.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of debate about this Jake Paul. Should he be fighting KSI? Probably should. Is he even good? Has he fought anyone credible? Not really. I mean, he fought Nate Robson. Had 4 months training. And
we all saw the result of that.
Not only that, the referee said a three-time slam dunk champion. You're not a boxer. When in a boxing match, your thing is not even heavyweight champion of the world. It's 3-time slam dunk champion of. Come on, man.
Not even the same sport in that.
Not even the same sport. Cancelled. Doesn't count. He then fought what's the other Gibbs. Like Gibbs. Again. Another boxer that's not really about the streets, bro. Like, he's dead. Not even his height anyway. Donnie was at 5'3". Jake Paul was like, what, 6 something? Like, cancelled. Doesn't count. And he fought Deji. The only person that really gave him a little fight here, but again, a guy that didn't even train.
Yeah.
He had KSI's trainer and then had to find a new trainer because he was that dead. He was lazy, he was eating, wasn't even doing the gym stuff. Doesn't even count. So all of Jake Paul's fights have been with people that you can say weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
And then you look at KSI's fight. Obviously, he fought Joe Weller, who had a boxing match before KSI's fight.
Yep.
And then he also you have to think about the fight with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul was the favorite. He was an athlete.
Yeah.
Because he has been doing wrestling before.
Yeah.
So in terms of a fighting background, KSI fought somebody with more fighting experience than himself.
Yeah.
Draw the first time, won the second time. That's a W.
Yeah, of course.
So anyways, talking of Jake Paul, talking about Conor McGregor, should Conor McGregor take the fight in your opinion? Obviously, people don't know who Conor McGregor is.
Yeah.
He's essentially one of the most legendary UFC fighters of our time.
Yep.
He took home all the belts in like 2 years. Literally, he killed the whole scene completely. My guy completed the whole thing in like 2 years. Easy peasy.
Completed the game and that.
Completed the game. He was so done in the game.
He unlocked all the DLC and
He was so done that he ended up fucking fighting what's it called?
Floyd.
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Floyd, yeah.
He was like, nah, let's go to boxing next.
He was like, I'm done. Do you think somebody of Conor McGregor's stature should be facing a Jake Paul? Like, it's not even KSI. It's not even Logan. Logan Paul's bigger than Jake. You know what it is? It's Jake Paul.
But I think because of now the buzz that Jake Paul now has, I guess
so are you saying
now
that you
like
rate him?
It's not as stupid as it would have been before now. Like, it makes more sense now than if, say, for instance, he called him out like last year. Be like, oh, who's this Don fam? I don't know who this Don is.
Yeah, I hear what you're trying to say.
Because at this point, it's all about that's what it's all about. So
yeah, but Jake Paul isn't gonna generate the kind of funds like. Fam, listen, KSI and Logan Paul were headlining their event.
Yeah.
Jake Paul was not headlining his event. He was undercard.
But we're talking about a Mike Tyson, though. The Mike Tyson event, it's kind of hard to make him the undercard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but listen, there was a championship belt fight underneath KSI fight. Championship.
Do you remember their names? That is what the main thing is. Though. Yeah. But for us common folk, we know about obviously these celebrities trying to jump on boxing. So you'll be more interested in seeing that. When you're hearing these other names, other than the ones you always hear, Floyd, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Wilder, and then obviously the old school Mike Tyson and whoever else.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're not really checking for it, so I can understand why with the KSI fight that was the main thing, because there was more interest in that than like I said, we don't even remember who the guys' names were. Like,
yeah, but you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, but I was more interested in the result of that than the championship fight. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I don't like boxing. I don't mind boxing. But
yeah, I don't mind it. It's just not. I just don't check for boxing really. So.
All I'm saying is boxing's cancelled.
The man has spoken.
It's so bad. I mean, at this point, I want to hear some Wiley at this point.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like Grime is on top at this point.
Gee!
You ain't getting no random Grime celeb head talking that. Disrespectful.
Oh my days.
If the fight happens, I will obviously tune in and watch it. Duh. Yeah, but do I want it to happen? I just don't feel like it's good for the sport. I feel like the sport has gone through so much concerts.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's lost its credibility now.
Yeah, I just feel like you should have ended with. I mean, KSI called out Jake and Logan.
Yeah.
One more fight and it has to end.
Yeah.
KSI Jake should be the last ever fight. If Logan loses to Mayweather, it's only right that he then fights KSI. Those are the only two fights I think should be happening.
Yeah.
Only because Logan can't be the one facing Floyd without KSI. KSI murked him anyways.
Yeah.
So the fact that Logan's even got the fight, obviously, is all because of the check.
Would you like to see a KSI versus
Mayweather?
Yeah.
No. If Logan
just a question to put out there, you know what I'm saying?
If Logan Paul gets the fight, we need to see a KSI.
Jeez. Okay.
We need Mayweather to understand. You picked the wrong guy. Logan's done in a minute, bro. Yeah. KSI would be done in a minute. But at least KSI was a champion YouTube guy, kinda.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul is like Jake Paul is like the baby belt champion. Yeah, he's like middleweight in that. KSI is heavyweight. So Jake Paul and KSI have to fight for who's the true YouTube champion.
Oh yeah.
And then, the fact that Mayweather is down to go with Logan, KSI has to have that fight. I think Jake, the only way Jake can ever touch Mayweather level is by performing against KSI. If he doesn't beat KSI, he doesn't deserve anyone. He doesn't deserve Conor. Yeah. He doesn't deserve Floyd. He doesn't deserve anyone.
Yeah.
I think he's lost that credibility because he's fought people that no one cared about. No one's even on it. No one's ready.
Yeah.
If you don't beat KSI, you're cancelled.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
What if Jake draws with Conor? Do you think he's still worthy of going?
He has to do a rematch though.
Yeah.
A draw means rematch, bro. You can't just.
Can't you do a match in between the rematch now?
I mean, of course he can, but normally in contracts they tell you not to.
Okay, alright, send one.
Yeah.
Celeb.
But nah, man. The sport of boxing is interesting one, the position that they're in.
Yeah, it really is.
The most interesting fights isn't the fights like obviously AJ. Now that we're talking about boxing, Anthony Joshua and what's his name? Fury.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's gonna be the next fight.
Yeah.
We'll probably one of the biggest fights in boxing history.
Oh yeah, people have been waiting for that for ages.
Yeah.
Ages.
Joshua Fury. That's the one fight I am looking forward to.
Yep.
And I did say if tickets are available, I will. And I quoted this. I said it yesterday when I was touring a couple of homies.
Yeah.
I'm buying a ticket.
But where's that going to be though? What are you talking about?
It's
live?
Wembley, fam. They're both UK.
Oh, you never know, man. They might be like, oh yeah, let's bring it to Dubai or something. You know
I'm there. Listen.
Say the man has spoken.
I'll bring Whoa FM as well, you know what I'm saying? We'll do some special interviews, you get me? We'll do some pre-recorded things. Don't worry, we'll bring it to Whoa FM. 90.4 FM.
Yes.
Gotta be tuning into the street sessions for them things there. But no, on the level, I want to go. I'll go anywhere for that fight. I can't even cap.
Okay.
You might as well go, bro. Yeah.
I just know how much them tickets be.
Do you know how
going
big
for
that
sometimes.
fight? That's what I'm saying. That's like talking about. That's like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Yeah. We ain't seen fights like you're not seeing two champions going at it.
Yeah.
In years.
Yeah. Heavyweight too.
Heavyweight, bruh. With one punch can end one person's career.
Potentially life too.
Yeah. Oh man. Had to go there.
I mean, dangerous sport, man. You have to bring the warnings out. You know what I'm saying?
True. But yeah, I don't care where the fight is. I want to be there. I want to see at the table, and I need to see what happens.
Okay.
Do you know about AJ and Fury? In terms of fighting ability?
I don't really analyze them that much because listen, all the boxing knowledge I have is who's won against who.
Yeah.
And maybe a 1-2 highlight on IG. That's about it.
So you heard about the Joshua knockout win the other day?
The other day. I forgot who the other guy was.
Pulev. Shout out to Pulev. But he's a 40-year-old geezer. He doesn't really count. Listen, I think Joshua fought Klitschko at the end of his career. He fought Pulev at the end of his career. Yeah. He lost to Andy Ruiz. Shout out to the Mexicans out there because Joshua shouldn't be losing to someone of that size. Yeah. Listen, I'm a big guy as well, so I can talk that talk.
Yeah.
We ain't skinny, bro. I'm still sweating when I run for the bus after 2 seconds. But listen. The only way I need Joshua to beat someone that I think is credible.
Of course.
I know he beat. Is it Dylan White? I don't think I cared about that fight as much as people made out, but.
I'm just nodding my head like I've heard that name before, but
this is for all my boxing dogs listening out here on World FM 90.4, whether you're on a TuneIn app, whether you're on a worldfm.com website, whether you're on your phone, anywhere, running out of places. But yeah, listen, if you don't want to talk about this boxing thing, do let me know on 07534160721. I'll repeat it again. 07534160721 and let me know what you are thinking about this boxing thing. Give us a call, give us a text, give us anything. Or if you want to hit us on the socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at WOAFM904. That's WHOAFM904. Let me know what you're thinking. Personally for me, if I was to pick between AJ and Fury, I'm going to go with Fury, but that's only based on the fact that I just don't think I've seen Joshua fight any credible fights yet. He's fought people that are legends in the game, but legends are like 40-50 in a boxing game. We ain't trying to see them fight no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see, Floyd is so old, he's out here doing exhibitions. Remember he did that fight against that Chinese dog, beat him in like 30 seconds. Listen, we ain't trying to see them fights, bro.
I forgot about that as well.
Yeah, I mean, he just collected checks now, isn't he?
You know what I'm saying?
He's a household name collecting bags. Remember, that's the only way he can perform.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's not a rapper, he's not a singer.
Yeah. So
doing exhibitions against random popping social media
that's his world tour right there.
That's his world tour, yeah. I think the other guy he fought was a martial arts dude or something in Japan, but destroyed it. He called him out as well. Destroyed him in like 30 seconds, bro. But listen, man, I say we're going to some tune. We've been talking for a little while. I've got a whole hour to go.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We're going to give you guys a little 5-minute, 6-7 minute sessions of some tunes.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for more topics, you heard?
So since we're talking about boxing, obviously, sometimes you need a tune to box people's faces in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So obviously, for them man who are still on their way back from work and you and your boss pissed you off or whatever, we got a tune for you still. Next up, Ignite, Chip, JME, Dizzy Rascal. Let's get it.
Being tuned into the streets session. Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
It's hot. Yeah. Boom trap.
Obviously, I had to step out quick time to relieve myself. So didn't even get time to load up the next track. But anyways, we're just gonna talk a little bit. So what else are you telling me, man? What else is new this week, man? What else is new?
All right, listen, man. You listen. My little sister just rings me right now. I want chicken, man. I'm like, damn, holler your mama, man. Like, mama ain't picking up. I'm hollering at you.
Damn.
I'm at the radio station, Anyway, everybody has those siblings that just be calling you randomly, not even to say hi, to ask you for money,
It'd be like that sometimes, man.
Can I get some chicken and chips, please? No.
Allow me a bust me like a tenner, please. Like.
Them ones there when there's food at home and you're still getting rang about food. What? Why are you ringing me? There's food at home. Go eat. Go grub.
Yeah.
Bare food, But shout out to my sister, anyways. On that basis, I can still see you looking for music.
Yeah.
But
what mood are you feeling? I'll ask you this time. What mood are you feeling? You still want to be boxing people in the face or not? What are you saying?
That's it or not,
Yeah.
Listen, man, if I was to have a boxing match right now, me and KSI, let's get it on.
Yeah.
I'll win, obviously.
Okay.
I just need 6 months training, innit?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd leave more than Nick, obviously. I'll tell you that for a fact.
Well, you're telling him to send the Addy as well?
Send all the maddies, bro.
Okay.
All the maddies, bro. But you done already?
Yeah.
This is
Pop Smoke. Christopher Walken.
Okay.
Obviously, you have to send the Addy in it, you get me? So, here we go.
Whole time.
Been tuned into the street session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yo. That was Lemonade, Internet Money, Gunna, Nav, Don Toliver. You already know how it go down. But anyways, we're going back to topics.
Yeah.
Man, what are you telling me, man?
It's a weird one today.
Yeah.
Obviously, most of us, I don't really listen to Little Mix.
Yeah.
I think the only song I like with Little Mix is the one with Machine Gun Kelly and maybe Stormzy's song as well.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Little Mix for getting some good features, though. I mean, I can't lie, they get some really good features. They had a song with Nicki Minaj. Again, not my cup of tea, but in terms of understanding that the stature that they're in, they're hot.
Yeah.
But anyway, Little Mix star Jessie Nielsen is leaving due to some mental health issues that she's been going through.
Yep.
She said that she can't handle the pressure of being in a girl band.
Okay.
Obviously, a lot of people that don't know the backstory behind Little Mix, they were on X Factor. They all applied as individuals.
So it's another One Direction thing.
Yeah, another One Direction thing. They applied as individuals, and then Sam MK was like, "Nah, you know what? You man aren't good enough as a soloist."
Yeah.
Nah.
Y'all need to stick together.
Y'all need to stick together.
No cap.
So you turned them into a group.
Yeah.
You can only say Sam MK was correct. They're one of the hottest groups in the world right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And probably one of the most long-lasting, because groups just don't seem to last long. Especially
how long have they been
around?
How long have they been around for?
It was what's that girl that was in End Ups called again? Talisa.
Yeah.
It was Talisa that basically won X Factor with the girls.
So
I think that was in like 2011 era. When she got caught selling cocaine. The L's are strong in that one. How are you earning 300 odd K and you're trying to sell drugs?
I know, right?
You must be joking me, fella.
She just deserved to get caught for that. But anyways. So shout out to Talisa. I think it was around 2011.
Yeah.
So I'll say roughly around 8 years. They've been together right now.
That is a long. Yeah, that is a long time for a group. Yeah,
it's a very long time for a group because normally, egos come in, creep in, and somebody wants to go solo. Shout out to Zayn Malik from One Direction.
Either that or they wake up and they see, wait, our contract's dead, fam. What's going on?
Wasn't it Backstreet Boys as well broke up? What do you call Backstreet Boys? The one with Robbie Keane and them and
was it Backstreet? If my memory.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Robbie King went solo and then dropped Angels.
Yeah.
I like to say Angels, just remember. And then you got So obviously a lot of history behind people trying to go solo.
Yeah. TLC got a bad deal. That's why they.
TLC, yes.
Terrible deal. I saw their deal. I was like, that's how little they got for their hits.
I don't even know the words, but I'm just singing.
I wasn't even expecting that one right there.
I don't know the words, but hey, listen.
Okay.
If you don't know the flow, you ain't lived it. Listen, I was too young to remember the lyrics. I can't even count. I don't really play something like that. But I want to talk about mental health for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Go on.
I think it's one of those conversations that's now becoming a normal conversation.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, Jessie Nelson decided to leave. Well, she actually took a month's break first.
Yeah. She took a break first.
She took a break, and during that break, they decided to leave the group altogether. Obviously, we don't know full ins and outs yet. If you do, let me know on 07534 160 give us a call and text if you do know, but I don't know.
Jeez.
So I can't go into details on her situation, but I think we can generalize the conversation to do with mental health, and as both as men, you know, mental health is one of those conversations that you don't really have with the man.
Nah, we don't really.
We don't really sit there in our yard and talk about problems, issues, feelings. It might be a little conversation about a girl here and there, but
it's
really,
always that, that's how it goes down. Like,
it might just be like,
me and her, we're not together anymore. I hear that still. I hear that. Oh, he's trying to jump on FIFA though. Like, what?
FIFA or Call of Duty, man. So the two games you hear, because we ain't doing Fortnite. We're too old.
Personal experience.
But like Joe, for you, like, what's your views on mental health being a male? Like, what would you say you're most comfortable discussing with the people that you generally hang around all the time?
With me, I'm quite an open book,
right?
But only if people ask me about it. My default is I'll just keep it to myself. Yeah. Because I don't know, it's weird because I think of it like I don't want to come to a group and just weigh everyone down with my problems. Yeah. Especially if we're having a good time. It's like, here comes Joe. Now we have to have a whole counseling session. It's like
a whole Ray and nephew. Yeah. You know the sip's got to come out.
Hopefully he doesn't get dropped. Shout to K-Trix. Inside joke right there.
Oh, K to the T to the R to the I to the GGZ.
Jeez.
I think the same thing. I think, you know, as a man, masculinity, is that the word?
Masculinity, yes.
Masculinity. Wow, my English is dead.
Jeez, shouts to Sweden right one time.
You wouldn't believe I was training to be an English teacher. Wow, that's crazy. Just to think that. Yes, I was trained to be a teacher. Don't hate the player. Hate the government. They allowed me to get in. You know, men, you know, when it comes to the whole being masculine and, you know, alpha male and...
Yeah, it's always suck it up.
Yeah, it's always suck it up, let it go and smile and do your thing. Get me? You deal with it yourself at home, wherever. So I feel like it's good that mental health is being discussed openly a lot more.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. There's only positives can come out of that still.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's one of those things where I believe that we need to, you know, open up more as men. I think, you know, the suicide rate for men is so high, it's crazy. You know, we have the Movember that just went during lockdown.
Yeah.
I believe that's when you grow your mustache.
Yes.
And you donate money as well, which is a good movement. Yeah. I have a tash anyway, so, you know.
Especially this year, no one was hitting the barbers, so.
Oh, yeah. This was at home shaving.
Everybody was joining in with that one right there.
Yeah, I just think that mental health is one of those things that needs to be more accepted. I think if you look at the whole Chadwick Boseman situation when he was really skinny and, you know, the jokes were flying.
Oh yeah, the jokes were flying
like,
heavy.
Yo, man, skinny, man, can't afford food, blah, blah, whatever the jokes was. And all of a sudden, when, you know, he unfortunately passes away, now everybody's like,
oh no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
So you can't look at somebody based on a picture, based on how they act, and just assume that everybody's perfect, you know?
True, yeah.
Money doesn't mean you're always winning.
Yep.
Happiness doesn't always mean you're always smiling.
Yep.
And sadness doesn't actually always mean that you're always sad. You know? Yeah. It can just be a moment. So I would like to say to everybody who do struggles in mental health and them thing there, make sure you stay cool, stay clean. And obviously, listen, we got man like Shady's in the building, you know. He just pulled it out.
So just pulled up to the studio, you know what I'm saying?
So before I go into
walk on to him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Okay.
Obviously, you gotta come correct, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You need them effects, fam. You need them effects.
MK's been working on them effects. I didn't even clock they were there still. I'm finding out now. But you know what? Dizzy, since you're here, we were just talking about the importance of men discussing mental health after Jesse Nielsen left Little Mix due to having mental health issues. I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think about the mental health game? Like, what would be like your advice to the people that are, scared to open up in that?
Me personally, what I would say is try and speak to someone.
Yes.
So if it's not a close friend, try and reach out to someone on your social networks. Even someone you ain't spoke to in years, but you feel like you can confide in them to speak about what you're going through. Because mental health is a serious thing. It doesn't affect. A lot of people think it affects just mainly adults and elderly people, but it affects all young people as well.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
So we kind of got to really dig in. We got to dig in very deep, and it's kind of just consider who you got around you as well. Like if your mental health is really getting to a point where you can't really deal with certain things and you got to walk away from certain things, then you got to figure out the people that you got in your circle. You understand me? Because I feel like a lot of mental health kind of it stems from a lot of things. You get what I mean? Mental health is a very, very broad topic. However, I do believe if you can't confine your actual circle, because like say that for example, Little Mix, I can't remember her name. I heard you got to say it, but I can't remember. Yeah, so Jessie Nelson, I don't know if she's had that conversation with her members before she put she must have, to be honest. She said she's leaving her group, and I can't, she must have. However, I don't know how long she had it going on. I remember I saw a rumor, I think it was the beginning of the year, about her having some kind of breakdown or something. You know what I mean? I saw that. So prior to that, I don't know how long it's been. But people, if you've got any kind of mental health issue or you know anyone that's got it, then just reach out to them and tell them to reach out to someone. If it's not a family member or a close friend, just reach out to someone in your networks, man, and hopefully you can get through it.
The man has spoken. The man has spoken. Give a round of applause for Shay Dizzy right there. Live and direct in the studio, giving his 1-2 piece. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta rate you for getting this.
Listen, you gotta come correct to their sound effects, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's so hilarious.
I waited a long time to use these sound effects. You know, I can't even lie, bro.
This guy just comes in and starts dropping random things about telling me like, I'm just here like, oh, we got claps,
Yeah, man.
But anyway, make sure you tune in or stay tuned in. Between 8 to 10 p.m. for Shay Dizzy,
Energy Tuesdays.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I know we've been talking about mental health and that, but we're ending with some energy, bro. So don't worry, man. So MK, listen.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to some tunes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dizzy ended it on a well note. If you have anybody that you know that is struggling, or maybe you don't, just check up on your friends, bro. And if you do check up on them, and if they need to talk, maybe the fact that you asked them can help them even more. Because, a lot of people are scared to tell people about the situation. If you just bring up, how are you, how you been, how are you feeling today, blah, 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 blah.
True.
Them just opening up in that moment could be all that they needed to be able to go forward. So make sure you always check up on your people's family, friends, uncles, aunties, even work colleagues. You know what I'm saying? They might not be your best friends, but even if you're working with them, they're looking a little bit sad today, just ask them, look, are you all right? They might be like, I don't want to talk about it right now. Just be like, listen, if you got friends, you got family, talk to them about it. You ain't got to talk to the person that's asking, You got to remember that as well. You don't have to talk to the person specifically that's asking the question. The fact that they've asked you, they're giving you that confidence to say, go elsewhere if you feel it. If you need help as well, there's therapists, there's all of that. Do your thing, NHS is there. Do your thing, go get a therapist. Whatever.
The man has spoken once again.
But we got an exclusive.
Yes.
The reason about this topic.
Yes.
It sounds cool. Mind Mental Health.
Yes.
It's done already.
Yes.
Firahs these days and Tings. Drop it right now, bro.
Being tuned into the streets session.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
It's hot. Yeah. Boom trap.
Mic's on. Okay,
I don't know what happened there. I was listening to the song a bit too much.
We got two guys.
Them one's there.
But we're gonna go into the last topic.
Yeah.
You know, there's now 3 of us in the room. So big shout out to Shay Dizzy. 8 to 10 p.m. Energy Tuesdays. So make sure you lot stay locked in for after we're done as well.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to him.
I still find these claps funny. It's just random. I haven't heard it ever. So now that I'm hearing, I'm like, raw.
Obviously, we got a studio audience, innit? You know what I'm saying?
What, a Fresh Prince audience or the Friends? What do you say? Which one?
Ellen.
Anyways. Pornhub removes millions of videos from unverified users. Now, the reason for them removing all of these millions of videos is following accusation of Pornhub hosting images of child abuse.
Yes.
So the platform has now removed all non-verified videos from the site. So all the man that be on Pornhub looking for them freebies because you're not a member. You man gotta find a new website. There's no more Friday nights because you got too lit and couldn't get a girl to the bedroom. There's no more FaceTiming the girl and she wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want to undress for you. So you went on Pornhub to finish it off.
Obviously COVID friendly sessions.
COVID? I mean, there's no club. There's no point me saying you couldn't go to the club and pull. Pull and go to the club. I mean, obviously. There's no more went to the bar, should I say, nowadays. And at 11 p.m. coming home empty-handed. You know, nobody got drunk enough yet for your ass. That's over too. I will salute Pornhub. You know, child abuse is not a great thing.
Yeah, of course not.
It's a cancelled thing. You know what I'm saying? Certain man out here that we've been talking about before is going through it right now. He who should not be mentioned because he's cancelled. No more shouting his name anymore. It's done out here. But the reason why we really wanted to have this conversation, because I don't really have anything to discuss on this particular topic. Only because it's very sensitive.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel like, you know, if you want to have a full-on conversation, it's only if you have a man and a woman.
So it's a whole heap of man them here still.
So I think to go forward, you know, sticking with the subject of sex.
Yes.
Let's talk about OnlyFans.
Okay.
So we got man like Shady's in the building. We got MK in the building. I'm gonna ask this one quick question. Are you dating an OnlyFans chick? What you saying?
No. What's that? Hell, actually, I might have to do a sound effect for this one still. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell
no! That's my thing right there. But yeah, Dizzy, what are you saying? Man?
That was the correct sound effect. So no.
You know
what you saying, Sharif?
Oh hell no.
Okay, I
will say this though. And I've always said this.
All right, what are the ifs? What are the ifs? What are the buts?
Oh, what's the ifs? No face showing and no nudity. Then I'll consider it. If you're just a feet OnlyFans girl, that's what I'm saying, no face, they won't know who you are.
To be fair,
I can handle that. But at the same time, I don't want to go to feel that she needs to do that. You know what I mean?
True.
Like as a man, as we all are. You know, you want to go to have a job, of course. You know, you want to have something to do. Unless you want to be very like historically and say, she got to be a housewife. That's cool as well. If you got the P's, do that. But in 2020, these days we're living in London. Things are expensive, bro. So, if a girl's working, it's cool. I don't mind. You know, both of us working, both of us having goal, both of us doing our thing. However, I just don't know if I feel comfortable coming home knowing that man's naked upstairs. Nothing wrong with it.
It's true though.
But you get what I'm saying? You walk into bed, she goes, babe, I'm working. All you see is a naked girl and a camera in the bedroom.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
bro,
man.
Like, I ain't trying to see that, bro. And then what makes it worse? When the man then be like, yo, man, I saw your girl last night. Cause you know you're gonna meet somebody that's seen your girl naked, fam. It's fact.
That's
because people take content from OnlyFans and upload it to other porn sites. Free of charge. So it's not like they had to pay for it. They went on Pornhub, they went on whatever website you can use to find free porn.
That
OnlyFans videos will
stuff
be there.
Spreads quick. I don't care what premium you try to get people to sign up for. I'm telling you, man, there's always a way to find out.
But it's interesting because we talked about OnlyFans before. And, you know, my thing has always been, listen, we're men.
Yes.
Why is man paying for videos? Wise man paying to see a girl.
Actually, that's a conversation we should be having. Actually,
why?
What go on with that? You know, well, hey,
why are we making
people,
people 10 million pounds playing with themselves on camera?
What you lot doing?
What's your point?
Yeah, because my man stand up quick as well, you know.
But, like, I feel jump in this one.
Yes.
I don't want to take you over you lot show. You lot talking about something. You get me?
Yeah.
But personally, well, not in the personal, but I know that a lot of reason why a lot of men subscribe to a lot of these OnlyFans accounts and whatnot is because they have a lot of droughts. Yeah. Because they have a lot of droughts. Remember, like, we're going into tier 3 now, you know.
Yeah.
So literally, we're going to tier 3 now. Like, shout out to all the listeners enjoying when I'm street sessions. Like, it's a good look. But yeah, after this kind of put that one out there, we're going to tier 3. So a lot of people are going to be on a longer drought because a lot of females are going to try and abide by the rules. Yeah. And a lot of men. Yeah. Some men, not all men, are going to try and abide by the rules. Yeah. So actioning in that department is going to be non-existent. Yeah. So all they got is their social media pages and these websites where they have to pay for them things. Yeah. Old school man them now would just literally type in certain things on Google and get free content. However,
that's if their ISP hasn't blocked their thing.
Right.
If they know about the VPN flex, then you know, shout outs to you lot.
Bro, Odin, you sound a bit experienced here, bro. What's happening?
No. You know what? No. Actually, I have to pause this. You know. Listen. Hold on. Huh?
Why do you know these things, bro?
Because I stay updated on the news.
You're talking about changing your whole laptop now. You're like, yo, my IP address is hidden. Man, gotta get down on a whole new stuff for VP.
And obviously, I was a kid once, and I grew up on the internet. Of course, I found out. The Tings blocked. So I have to find a workaround.
Oh, your parents had child block?
No. By default, your internet service provider blocks gambling, pornography, and some other stuff. I forgot. Because I remember I tried typing callofduty.com. I couldn't even go on it. So
it's funny you said it. Me working for BT or EE, but it's part of BT.
Yeah, you should know this, man.
You actually have a choice. However, when you do the contract, it's automatically on lock. And me, when I do my contracts with people, I always ask them if they want it on or off.
That's such an awkward conversation. imagine you go to my man, like, oh, yo. So,
no, but it's just called content law.
No, you know what it is?
It's not called like pornography law.
Because you know what it is, Because obviously you're selling the phone, innit? You give them the nice handset. Obviously they got the Max. Obviously the bigger screen. You're like, yo, so my man, like, what go on? Like, are you trying to use that screen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want me to nice you up with the unblock and the things? Like,
Another thing I wanted to ask both of you guys as well. Since you man here, another thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's say now you're with this girl.
Yes.
And you're both struggling.
Okay. I know where this conversation's going. I know where this is going.
And she says, baby, I have OnlyFans. We can make 2-3 grand a month. What you saying? Are you letting your girl do that?
You know
if
what?
You're struggling, so you have no job. Look, it's
Yeah.
COVID right now. Let's think about the circumstances. Let's create a story.
Yeah.
Lockdown happens.
Yes.
You lose your job.
Yes.
You don't know when you're gonna get paid next.
Yes.
Your girl has an OnlyFans or has previous OnlyFans. She might have let it go because you was holding it down.
Yeah, of course.
So as a woman, you get a lot of girls like this. They'll turn around and say, "Listen, babe, listen, I can make quick money.
We got a way out. We got a way. Help us on the way.
Help us on the way until you find your feet. Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let your girl do that?
Obviously, I'd say no, but I'm looking at it in. Listen, that situation, I would make sure that it would never come to that. But for the sake of the question,
job seekers allowance is £400.
For the sake of the question, that's what I'm saying. For the sake of the question, I'll answer it this way. First of all, you wouldn't even be able to say no because you're not in that position financially to be like, oh, this is the alternative. So you're just gonna have to hold the L, really. I can't even lie to you. Like, you really, like, listen, you just have to hold the L. I can't even lie to you, man.
Put it this way: if you get to the point where like there's no income coming in, you got rent arrears, you're in debt with certain other things.
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't got a choice. Like,
Bruv,
you actually ain't got a choice.
Peaks.
The only thing is, well, it'd have to be a no face, no case thing, because literally, like, family members, close friends, previous exes, are gonna be seeing you doing a madness online. Literally, do you get what I mean?
Future employers,
right?
Future clients,
right? You get what I mean? So it's gonna have to be a no face, no case situation.
Of course, man.
But listeners, what do you think? Like, if we got to a point where you were just at the ends road and you know what I mean, no money was coming in, and your partner suggested let's have an OnlyFans account, we can make good money on this pay, blah blah blah. Call or text it, man. 07534 160721. That is 07534 160721. Right now it's all about street sessions. And Dizzy's here as well, man. Big up.
The man has spoken right there.
Don't forget, coming up in 10 minutes, 8 to 10 p.m. Shay Dizzy, Energy
Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's mad though.
Yes.
But they have to end on some little dance hall for them, man.
Yeah.
Smooth transitions.
Yeah, man.
But you know, for me to answer that question, as I asked you two guys.
Yeah.
Personally, I'll probably agree with both of you. I mean, I can't say no. I mean, you don't want to end up in mad debt. You don't want to end up broke and homeless. Especially, right, say for example, you had a kid. That's even worse. When kids come into the play, money is very important. Food is very important, and so is shelter. You know, as adults, we can all sacrifice, you know, hostels are there. But would I want to take a kid to a hostel? Hell no. This is not happening. I can't imagine myself at a YMCA with my baby mama and a child. Going through reception. Imagine when you bring somebody over, you're telling her, hey, signing at reception. There's nothing wrong with living in a hostel, just to clarify. If you're in that situation, but if I can avoid it, and I'm sure everybody at YMCA could avoid it, they definitely would take that option.
Of course.
So, and a big shout out to everybody who is getting out on their feet anyways and knowing YMCA. Big shout out to you, man. I had a friend that lived in YMCA. I used to go link him there a couple of times. So
okay, all right. Shout out to you, man.
Nothing wrong with that. But you know what? I wanna before we end, I just wanna say something about the girl them, you know, that don't wanna do OnlyFans. I just wanna let you guys know there's nothing wrong with doing OnlyFans. There's people out there that would date OnlyFans girls.
Not me though.
You lot are making, but we're not talking about us right now. You guys are making.
I just have to make that.
It's cool. But I'm bigging up the girl them. So none of that negativity is needed right now.
I'm dropping bombs.
Damn, you weren't dropping bombs when you said me. No, me. Listen, female empowerment is special, and you guys are allowed to flaunt whatever you want to flaunt. You're allowed to do whatever you want. You know, social media is big right now. OnlyFans is huge right now. You know what I'm saying? Instagram is huge. A lot of Instagram girls doing a thing right now. Big shout out to you, man, out there as well. I rate that. I rate the fact you man are getting a bag through doing what you like. If you like showing, you know, what you got, do that. You know, if you want to promote what you got, do that. There's nothing wrong with you doing that. It's just that sometimes I feel like when girls call it hate when they say that certain men be like, oh, I don't mess with da-da-da-da, or they only want to smash. Listen, content is what we judge by. It's what everyone judges by.
What you put out
is what you get judged by. So if your content is on the sexual content,
then that's all they know about you.
Like, don't be expecting too much difference. Like, I'm not gonna look at a girl half naked every single day, potentially nude on her website and be like, like, wifey. I'm gonna be thinking sexually because you're posted sexually. So naturally, I'm gonna want to smash. Unfortunately, that's not the way every girl wants to see us see you. However, to me, when I see a sexual content, is my dick on it or not? It's what's going on in my head, which is unfortunate. It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
So anyway, big shout out to all the OnlyFans girls out there. Some of them making 10K a month, 5K a month, God knows how many a week, bruh. I'm seeing going to buy a mansion, Bugatti. It's lit.
I've seen a 64-year-old earn 6 figures in a month, my G. It is crazy in these streets. In these internet streets, my guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't ever feel like you're...
Anything's possible.
Fact. Don't ever feel like you're anything less than anybody else. You're the hottest in the streets. You're beautiful. You're hot. There's a reason why we're subscribing.
What a time to be alive.
Define we though, because I ain't subscriber. But there's a reason why men are subscribing. Huh? But anyway, listen.
Since we're talking about showing off bodies, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Yeah, man.
We've got about 2 songs left. We've got 7 minutes left on the street sessions with Joe MK and Firahs. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let's say this thing on air, man. Do you want to be DJ MK, Joe MK, or MK? What you saying? Because I kind of like DJ MK, but the nigga.
I'm going to have to Google if someone's already taken that, but I'll stick with Joe MK for now.
Because I keep calling you DJ MK. But I thought
DJ MK, a.k.a. Joe MK, a.k.a. I don't know what else I'll say.
Whatever you want to do. But I say we stick to the dancehall. We've got about 2 songs left before we go into Shay Dizzy for Energy Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. So make sure you don't leave. Just want to say we're about to leave right now. We've got 2 songs. Let them play, and we're about to leave. So big shout out to everybody join us between 6 to 8 p.m. for the street sessions. Yeah, we're back here tomorrow, 10 to 12. Yeah, that's 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight. You know what I'm saying? So again, big shout out to WFM for having us on the show. Anything you want to say before we come off?
Anyway, since we're talking about body, obviously flaunting what you have. Next up, we have Easy Stevie, Tory Lanez, Davido.
I can't even lie.
Free Your Body.
I was about to say play this song. Big shout out to MK. Big shout out to certain man that's in a lane. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, there might be a Tory. Shout out to the Parliament. It's Tory Lanez right now, you heard? Free Your Body, Tory Lanez, Easy, and Davido. Let's go. By the way, if you're a Tory, you're cancelled. Just saying.
Political freedom.
Being tuned into the street session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.